$52.9 billion. That is the total revenue net of interest expense Amex made in 2022. But despite its impressive earnings, Amex is a long way from dominating the credit card industry. Its domestic payment volume is a long way behind that of Visa and MasterCard, and it falls behind Discover in terms of the number of cards available in circulation. Armed with great rewards and a loyal client base, Amex has accomplished impressive growth. The organization's income has increased by more than 32% since 2017, and shares of the organization have shown resilience and growth in a turbulent market. One of the CNBC analysts has mentioned that Amex has learned a lot from COVID, such as diversifying their business model and focusing a lot more on what matters most to their customers. So what is the key to Amex's success, and where is it headed next? Welcome to Bulls and Bears. If you're new to the channel, hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoy our content. Now let's go back to the video. American Express started as a freight forwarding organization in 1850, shipping different products across a quickly growing country. It was only after the late 19th century that it started its transformation into a payments organization. According to a CNBC analyst, quote, "It began to introduce financial products and travel services. Then, in the 1950s, following its high success from traveler checks, it introduces its first charge card to offer customers a more convenient way to pay." What separates Amex from the rest of the industry is how its network operates. Most credit cards from organizations like Visa and MasterCard function in what's called an open-loop system. When a cardholder uses the card in their network to purchase from a vendor, they produce income by relaying that data from the issuers, normally the banks that have issued the cards to the acquirers, or the merchant's bank. Amex, on the other hand, works in a closed-loop system where it functions as the issuer, the acquirer, and the network combined. A CNBC analyst mentioned that this closed-loop system allows Amex to tailor their deals on the merchant side and would not need to worry about banks becoming upset about the terms of the deals, whereas Visa and MasterCard would have to consider the banks before any deals take place. This closed-loop system allows Amex to earn cash from interest, unlike Visa and MasterCard. The organization generated about $9.9 billion in net interest income in 2022. However, interest income is only a glimpse of something larger concerning Amex's total income. Discount revenues, or fees charged to merchants that acknowledge its cards, brought in more than $30 billion in 2022, contributing to over 58% of Amex's total revenue net of interest expense for that year. Because of its dependence on discount fees, huge spenders are Amex's most significant asset. Recent reports claim that Amex card members spend on average 3 times as much per year compared to non-members. Amex focuses on these rich card holders through a spend-centric model that focuses on producing revenues essentially by driving spending on its cards. That is where rewards come in. In 2022, Amex spent nearly $17 billion offering services and rewards to its card members. Having a closed-loop system means how much the cardholder spends is normally more significant than the number of transactions made. Amex additionally uses the immense data gathered through its closed-loop system to make offers that draw in and retain customers. An analyst emphasized this point by saying that, quote, "In American Express case, because of that closed-loop dynamic and because they know you and they know the merchant, they can create rewards that feel to you and the consumer, like this program is custom designed for me." Having a wealthy client base additionally gives the bonus benefit of decreased credit risk. Delinquency rates for Amex have remained significantly lower compared with other major issuing banks. A CNBC analyst explained that credit losses are directly tied to unemployment. He further stated that if there is a significant change in unemployment, the credit card issuer will also see the same sort of increase in credit losses. However, due to the wealthy client base of Amex, they could see a little bit less credit loss when compared to other issuing banks. As of late, Amex has started to diversify its clients further, primarily focusing on millennials and underbanked Americans. A CNBC analyst mentioned that 60% of Amex's new card acquisitions are Gen Z and millennials, and that Amex is trying to reach a younger audience because these people would be the heavy spenders of tomorrow. Amex has additionally made significant investments in scaling and improving its technology. allowing its offerings to be more competitive against the rise of alternative premium cards. According to a CNBC analyst, Amex is also targeting the international markets as they are the first US-based credit card issuer to be approved in China, and Amex is now partnering with local brands to tap into the wealthy consumer audience in that country. He also mentioned that Amex is also targeting European countries such as France and Germany. The greatest threat for Amex is the competition inside the credit card industry. One CNBC analyst mentioned that, quote, "The value that they are able to offer from the closed-loop model is distinctive and unique. But as things like data analytics and AI get better, and the whole process of issuing cards and managing card programs become more digitized, as their technology advances, those open-loop card programs can better replicate what American Express is able to do uniquely. So they can run better analytics to understand your consumer spending, so they can better tailor your rewards." However, while loan loss provisions have increased following a time of high inflation, experts think that Amex is more than ready to weather a potential recession due to its wealthy customer base. So what do you guys think? Why do wealthy individuals prefer Amex over other credit cards? Do you think that Amex would continue its current trend? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, hit the subscribe button, click on the notification bell to be updated on our new content, and don't forget to give us a like if you want more videos similar to this one. See you next time!